Welcome, ladies and gents, to the Silver Lantern Archives. Today we continue on with Draconic Ascent. Our party's still in the Underdark because up is a hard way to get, apparently. But as for what's been going on, we're going to let Torkoal catch us up. He's tall enough, most people have actually seen where he was.
Yeah. So after the fight with those drow and spiders, we got a lot of the characters, well, mostly people who got dealt with the drow, namely Philrissa, were royally fucked up. They were off with Nimi and I think Doot was with them as well, attempting to heal whatever toxic sludge was pumped into them by the drow's poison chicanery. And we were left kind of in the dark about what was going on because we being pretty much all the guys. We looked around for them a bit. Toshinori, of course, finding their trail pretty damn easily and using his natural ability to not die to jump down a whole bunch of mushrooms, not giving a fuck about fall damage, and finding them. Bale, I believe that's what Xerxes' little buddy is called, right? Bale?
Yeah.
Sometimes I forget their name. But Bale was sent to go to figure out what the fuck was going on. And we got a simple message back, everyone's okay. So we thought, okay, everyone's okay. Ruben went down there on his new rideable lizard, who may or may not look like his big simple-minded brother. We haven't decided yet.
Brother. Look at me.
Okay. And we all decide, you know what, we'll take a nice long rest, recover, get things ready. Because unfortunately, we assumed that Merlin was still with Nimi. We found out later when we woke up, Merlin was in fact not with Nimi. Nimi got really mad at us for that. Turned out he had turned invisible or something.
No.
He was just really small. He was just really hard to see.
Yeah, he was just up.
Turns out he was just hanging out on one of the higher mushrooms, and yeah, we just didn't notice him.
Yeah, it's because he was 100 feet above you, poisoned.
Yeah. Luckily, he survived, and so none of us have to deal with Nimi's true murderous rage. But yeah, we all eventually managed to meet back in the tunnel where Vervosa had just undergone massive surgery to heal all the to heal all that nastiness. Toshinori straight up killed a big ass spider, which Fluffy decided, you know what, crunchy snack, and started munching. And as they were munching, they grew. And now Fluffy is a large creature. They are that much closer to not large, large. They are that much closer to reaching their final form of badassery. And now, after all that, and once Velversa was healthy enough to be walking around, we headed off back on the trail to the city that we were going to. And that's where we left off.
I still love that picture. I'm gonna give myself a hero point for that picture. It makes me happy.
That picture is pretty funny.
Look at me, brother one.
Look at me, brother. We are one and the same, you and I.
Jesus Christ, that horrifying.
We can rule if you were only to write me.
Burn with fire. Ruben, burn it with fire.
Ride me. Ride me, immunity.
Oh god.
Also,
It's got fucking...
CC, just as a heads up, with you sharing all of that, the camera, it is just like in the middle of the screen.
Oh no, I can see it.
Okay, I wanted to make sure that you were aware.
Motherfucker's got a swatch.
It was born in the fire, molded by it. Actually, maybe a little misshapen by it.
You need to throw it back into the volcano. It will be a whole quest to destroy your brother. Throw it back into the fires where it was forged. It is the only way to stop it.
I was there that day when the strength of kobolds failed.
I literally just got finished watching all the Lord of the Rings and Hobbit series. Now I'm watching that Ring of Power series.
Back on track. While I giggle in the background. It is the next morning. Y'all are packing up, getting ready to go. What would y'all like to do?
Let's see. Well, if
tell me that.
Oh,
Oh,
go
no,
ahead.
go ahead, Ruben. No, you go first.
I was gonna say, like, if Larissa's feeling, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and all
She's not.
Recovered.
In the slightest.
Ah.
She is weak and heavily injured. She's having to use Nimmy to keep herself up.
Well, in that case, Ruben will take the opportunity to make breakfast for the group. Yeah, nice little gesture of recovery and whatnot.
Please tell me Torquil's back in the kilt.
Looks like he is.
I never thought I'd ask this.
Alright, with 13 survival, I think he makes a decent enough breakfast. Mostly just kind of like scrambled eggs and slightly burnt toast, but, edible.
I've also realized y'all are going to have to kick one of y'all's sidekicks. So it's going to be Sizzler.
Why?
You'll have to bring Marshmallow. Valrissa can't walk.
Oh.
Unless if y'all want to get there in any reasonable amount of time.
Yeah.
You can bring Fluffy or Marshmallow. You can ride either one. It's up to y'all, but you'll need one of them.
I mean, in that case, my vote's gonna be Fluffy because Fluffy's in armor.
Yeah, on the other side, Marshmallow is actually a little more rideable than Fluffy.
That's up to the group at large.
Which is why I'm asking you.
I'm okay with either.
I'm always happy to have Marshmallow as a pack animal like that.
Raven?
Though, given that we are going into sort of like a, cityscape, maybe the more, I don't know, is Fluffy like the exact same size as Marshmallow or slightly smaller?
They're about the same size.
Okay.
Fluffy's a little bit broader of shoulder.
Ooh, alternatively, and this isn't reliant entirely on if Valrissa will go for it, Ruben can summon his steed again and have it act as her,
Your steed hasn't left.
Yeah, perfect.
Because I believe Fine Steed's just there till it dies, isn't it?
That's right.
Yeah, so it's literally still just over there.
He'll land Brandy to Valrissa for, carrying purposes to fill up our sidekick slot.
She doesn't trust that fucking wizard. Nimmy can probably force her on it, but she's not going to be happy about it.
She's not happy about anything we do with her.
No, she's not going to be happy, but she's not happy about the fact that she's got to ride one of them. So, here's the question. Who does she want to ride? The lizard, Fluffy, or Marshmallow?
Marshmallow's the best one for her to ride. Because Marshmallow's got a saddle. Or something akin to it. Fluffy's just got armor. The lizard is effectively Ruben, and she doesn't want anything to do with it.
Okay.
I'll say this
like if we're gonna Yeah.
Like,
If we're gonna. What was that, Ruben?
I'll say this much in the lizard's defense: it's probably one of the of the three. It's probably the most closest to a native of this place.
Yeah, and if it wasn't Belarissa and it wasn't from you, she'd be more likely to write it. But she's
Fair enough.
sexist as hell.
Does it help that it's probably a female lizard with the name Brandy?
No, because it's effectively you and your power, and she doesn't want us to have to straddle your power. Because she'll probably stab you.
Can't you just ride Fluffy?
She's gonna ride Marshmallow.
He's a marshmallow guy.
She can care about
Okay.
that. It's Ruben she has the issue with, not the marshmallow.
Fair enough.
Not only that, but no, I think it was stated that Marshmallow was a dude.
Yeah, marshmallow's a guy.
But Marshmallow falls into the same category as Doot.
Yep. But so it's marshmallow we're grabbing. Cool. Sorry, Sizzle. I was looking forward to playing you again, but you'll need marshmallow.
Yeah.
So, what y'all gonna do?
I was gonna go over to Bonnie and ask and check to see if his suit
It is
is
given
ready.
back to you.
Thanks, Loss.
There's a nod. She is currently packing up your tent.
Ruben will pass out breakfast to everyone.
Thank you very much.
No problem. Enjoy eggs and toast. Little on the crispy side, but hey, better than the other stuff we've had down here. There you go.
Bonnie is going to keep working as she ate earlier.
Breda, you can, do you eat food? Here's some anyway.
This unit does not require sustenance.
Good to know. Come on, there you go. It's fair. Do. There we go. There we go.
Ruben, this is a top 10 meal I've had since I've been in the Lower Dark.
Dorje?
I think it's one of the top 5 meals I've ever made.
That was Dorje
I've
that
only
said
made
that, yeah.
4.
Asmir.
Asmir,
Asmir.
sorry. My brain's a little foggy. Asmir, there is a little mushroom joined with the bacon.
Ruben, did you put mushrooms in this?
Huh? No, I didn't. What? Wait, where'd that come from?
I examined the mushroom.
It's just a nondescript looking mushroom.
Ruben just kind of gives a shrug and says, "All right, it comes with toppings. Neat."
So I don't know if the mushroom is poisonous or not, I assume.
Not as far as you know. You can try a nature check.
Yeah, I'll try nature check.
Would they have advantage due to the fact that they've been helping me with that book?
Yes, they would. But that's not the
It's
reason they have
multiple.
advantage.
Fair.
Asmir, you're going like, it's just a mushroom, and then you go to eat it, and you realize these are the mushrooms Ruben had before. I've seen these before. They were growing on that weird Triceratops corpse.
There you go, Doji.
The ones that kept making eyes appear.
Guys, you might want to be a little careful with your breakfast there. If you find a mushroom, try to eat around it.
Oh, any mushroom that was on Dorco's plate, he picked off and tossed in the fire immediately.
Thanks, Ruben. But I will, I'll throw these mushrooms away.
Do what you like.
You'll see the
I mean, how
fire
about you?
blossom into a giant eyeball looking around.
Oh god, we some of the fucking Sauron.
I'm not throwing my rings into the fire.
Yeah, I tried.
Yeah.
At the ring comment, Nimi just kind of mumbles under her breath, "I wish I could throw this ring into the fucking fire."
You get head-butted in the butt, and then there's the sound of a gun going off.
Yeah, jeez. Bunny, you alright over there?
Oh, Ruben, you saw what happened. The deer was
Mhm.
back long enough to headbutt Nimmy in the butt, and then got its head blown off.
Oof. Well, we're gonna deal with that thing in the, when we get to the city. Obviously, we can't just have... Oh, obviously, Bunny just can't shoot it in the middle of a crowded area.
How
You
often
think
does that
that's
thing
gonna
show up?
stop her?
Well, I didn't say it would stop her, I'm just saying it's not gonna be good for us long term.
Also, for Dorja, your question, that's a CC. How often does this thing show up after it gets shot?
Randomly. There's been no pattern. It just kind of pops back up eventually. It's usually within a day or two.
Whenever is most comedically convenient.
Yeah, so far that's been about when it happened.
I feel
Or
like
when I'm being particularly bitchy.
Yep.
Do
How
we
about
still
you,
see
Doris?
the eyeball in Ruben's mouth sometimes?
No, he hasn't eaten that meat in a while, but the eyeballs currently replace the fire, which is an issue.
That
How
wasn't a
about you,
permanent
Doris?
thing at Ruben
Oh,
then.
sorry. How about you, Varessa? Do you take your bacon with or without mushroom as a side dish?
She is currently attempting to get all into marshmallow with Nimmy's help. It's not going easy.
Torko calls her, Lost, you need help over there. And he is addressing Nimmy, not Clarissa.
No, I would like you to get there alive. And if she'd stop fighting me, this would go easier.
She's actually not fighting you. She's just really
19
weak.
strength. I have a 19 in strength right now. If this is being difficult, she's not cooperating.
It's being difficult because moving her has a issue of ripping the stitches that are in her shoulder. So she's having to be
Oh, you know-
obnoxiously careful.
Oh, fuck this. I'm just going to gently pick her up and go, Marshmallow, lay down. Just all the
He
way down.
is laying down. That's the problem. He's still taller.
Okay.
It is going. It's just slow process.
I am going to be using my spider climb to walk up this fucker's back. We're doing it this way.
Do you walk up creatures?
No. But I'm not going to argue on it right now. Eventually, you do see Bonnie is walking over by the time you finish.
So, how's that breakfast?
Well, it's fun. But you think this is going to be? You think the big fire eye is going to be an issue? And Torko is going to take like a stick he's been using to stir the ashes, kind of like poke at it.
It's not like it's the only ethereal eye that's been on us since we got down here.
What the fuck?
It doesn't hurt too much. It feels a little weird.
Looks at her. What did you just stab me with?
Use it to cast a spell. Or use your magic to trigger it.
Wait, we can cast magic by stabbing people? Why isn't nobody told me
No.
this until just now?
That is not how that works. Nimi just has the Eldritch Blast in her palm.
I mean, that's literally what my dagger does.
You feel as you start to trigger your magic, are you trying to use what they stabbed you with or the Eldritch Blast?
What they stabbed me with.
As you feel the magic surges away instead of your magic activating, the tattoo that is forming on your shoulder starts to burn away. As you have cast Find Familiar, not through your patron's power. So, you have a non-asshole dear familiar, or you will in a few minutes.
Oh, God damn it, Cece. I hope you have an image ready, because I don't.
No, you got time. Have fun. But then she's gonna go make sure Fluffy's armor is set properly.
In the meantime, Ruben would like to make a sleight of hand check. He wants to slip the breakfast to Nimmy and whisper, "He should Valrissa will probably take it from you more than me."
Just in your head. I doubt it.
Well, with a 17, he got it. I don't know if Valrissa saw it or not, but Ruben is walking away to give more breakfast out.
Roll me a perception check.
And do. 2.
You don't see shit. You think you got this. Nimmy, do you want to roll?
Yeah, I'll roll. Just let it be known that I, in fact, opened up a tab, but did not, in fact, open up my character sheet.
Nice.
I got halfway there.
I want to roll. Roll.
You, however, see Valrissa see him.
Yeah, I figured as much.
That is a 17 versus a 27.
Yeah.
That was close.
Totally close, yeah. And you both got 7s at least.
Yeah. Nimmy just in Valrissa's head just goes, he's trying. His heart's in the right place.
Based on the look of on Valrissa's face, you disagree where his heart should be.
I'm gonna toss the food to Brandy.
They're gonna nom on it. Nom 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 nom.
And I don't think to take the mushrooms out of it, so
As you see, as they're nomming, just a massive eyeball looking out from inside their throat. Brandy looks very concerned. But yes, is there anything the party would like to do before heading out? Any questions that should be asked? Any RP that should be done? Valrissa is put up on Marshmallow by this point, so you're free to wander, Nims.
no, I'm not. I've got 10 minutes worth of casting.
It's going on while you're doing that. You're fine.
Let me look for an image, damn it.
I'm just saying, if you want to. But Torquil, you're saying something?
Out of curiosity, does anything happen when I poke at this big fire eye with a stick?
It blinks. Your hand gets burned. Take a point of fire damage.
How do I get burned? I've been
The eye's still on fire.
Yeah, but I'm not sticking my hand in. I'm poking at it with a stick.
Oh, yeah. Then the stick's on fire.
Yeah, I was like,
Missed the stick bit.
But yeah, so I just stared. This fucking place is weird.
Who's looking at this, do you think?
I don't think anybody's looking at us. Well, I'm sure there's plenty of people. There's something looking at us, just not through this big flaming eye. Torgo just tosses the stick into the fire and gets up.
You see the eye blink, reopen with massive jaws, and eat the stick before the jaws close again and reopen as an eye.
Really fucking weird.
That's one way of putting it.
So,
I forget how.
oh, go ahead.
I forget how many more days of travel do we have into the city?
2 to 3.
Okay.
Well, we got the opportunity. Don't know what kind of shops will be available to. Ruben just kind of like points around to the male members of the group. But anything that we should plan on buying while we're there in particular? Obviously supplies and whatnot, but you know,
Hey, if I had to put a rough estimate on the number of shops that's going to be available to us, I'd have to say, and Torkel makes a show of doing like the counting on the fingers, a sum total of 0.
yeah, which means it's probably good that we take the time in advance to write some shopping lists for the ladies.
Hey, I think the most we're going to be able to do all in regard to the shopping, aside from what we're doing right now, is carrying shit. Actually, brings up something. I'm pretty sure we're all going to have to stay absolutely fucking quiet while we're in that city. A real speak when spoken to situation, eh?
Yeah, very much so.
Maybe not even then.
Shame we can't do the whole like silent speaking thing that Nimmy does. Then we can have our conversations completely silent. Oh, hey, maybe if there's a magic shop there, we pick up a trinket that lets us do just that.
I point at Ruben and use the message cantrip to say, I can do it.
Gee, how long have you been able to do that?
Since I was a young wizard's apprentice. You can respond too when I do it.
Really? Hang
Yeah.
on, let me try this. As Ruben puts his hands to his temple and thinks really hard. Can you hear me?
Yep, I heard you. Nice work. You're doing magic.
Ah, this is so cool. Ruben looks toward Xerxes and places his hands back on his temples as he speaks. Can you hear me too, Xerxes?
You can only do it back to me and only once per message. Sorry.
Wait, how'd you know I was talking to? Oh man, you are a wizard.
Well, you were putting your hands to your temples again.
And you were staring at him.
I'm pretty sure the whole point of being able to talk in people's heads or communicate mentally like as Nimby does is that it's covert. You can't really be covert if you're projecting it like that.
I point at Ruben and use message to say, try it again without putting your hands on your head.
Ruben just kind of thinks, try what again?
Nice work, you did it.
I did?
You did. Heard you loud and
Yeah,
clear.
I'm getting the hang of this.
Out of curiosity, Esmer, is the pointing thing like necessary for the spell?
Yes.
Not exactly covert, is it?
There's also the verbal
No.
part of it, which is audible. Not the message you're sending, but you casting the spell is audible.
Yeah, technically I have to whisper the message.
Yeah, so effectively you go, I cast message. Here's my message. And the message gets sent off with nobody else hearing it. It's not
But I can
exactly
whisper
subtle.
it. I can say it very quietly.
Yeah, you have to whisper the message part, and nobody can listen in on that unless they have magical ways to intercept it.
Which I'm sure in a Drow city there are plenty of people who do.
At least the response is like completely silent, right?
Yes, it is also silent.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they can, read lips. Then they can understand you just fine. Because you do still need to move your lips.
Well, joke's on them. I can't even read words, let alone lips.
Hold on. How would the jokes be on them then? So basically, this spell is defeated by anyone with the observant feat.
I mean, if they're standing in the room with you, yes. If they're not, no. Because you can cast it through sub walls. As long as you know where your buddy is.
No more than 3 feet of wood.
1 foot of stone, 1 inch of metal.
Or any lead.
Thin sheet of lead.
But yep. So it has its uses, but there are ways around it.
Mm-hmm.
So Asmir has a way to talk, but the rest of us just guess we shut up.
Well,
You
I
hear
actually
from
take a look.
Sizzlewick in the background. You could pass notes. It's gonna look kind of suspicious, though.
Hey,
Notes have a way of tendency to get intercepted.
we could communicate through a variety of hand gestures. And Torquil just flips off Asmir.
Asmir looks hurt.
Just pulling the chain, lad. Just pulling the chain.
All right. Well, I'll get over it eventually.
You hear munching next to you, Asmir.
I look in the direction of the munching.
You don't see anything.
Does anyone else hear munching?
Munch.
No,
Oh,
what
yeah,
kind of
that's
munching?
Everyone.
Oh, it's a little sheep.
No,
Or
it's
goat,
not. It's
I
not
mean.
the goat. I'm just moving him out of the way.
Oh.
Ah.
Well, what kind of munch are we talking here? Is it like something munching
Sounds like
on
somebody's got
grass?
popcorn.
I think it's that familiar that keeps throwing popcorn at people, and I wish it would share because that popcorn is really, really good.
You get popcorn thrown at you.
I try to catch it in my mouth.
There's like 20 kernels, so yeah, one goes in your mouth. 1 or 2.
Thank you very much.
A handful of popcorn thrown at you.
I catch as much as I can.
He's got a bag of endless popcorn.
Yeah,
Keep
maybe
it
I'll get
coming.
something in trade. Ruben will take a bit of the bacon and hold it down to the air. Bale, interested in trading?
You get hit with popcorn.
Xerxes, what the hell is with your familiars' need to waste food?
I don't know.
Don't you know anything about?
Ruben says he scoops up the popcorn.
You actually notice once it hits the ground, it's gone.
Is it really wasted if he's got an endless supply of it?
I guess waste was the wrong term. More like an unfathomable need to help people with popcorn. And yes,
I'm not trying my bacon for disappearing popcorn.
Ow.
you good?
Yeah, but continue on.
Still, don't you know nothing about the lad? Don't you summon them?
Yeah, but I don't ask him any questions. I mean, I do sometimes, but not like, I don't know.
Maybe you should get to know your little guy.
I mean, I know his name.
Or is there to know?
A lot of times I ask him questions and he says he can't tell me the answers, so I kind of stopped asking.
Well, what kind of things were you asking?
Mostly stuff involving my patron.
Oh, that ain't suspicious at all.
He told me he couldn't tell me. So
I wonder what my familiar would be if I had that. If I had one.
I'm thinking a turtle.
You hear
Wow,
from
turtle.
Axie in the back. A rock.
Yeah, see, they get it. A turtle's like a rock with legs, so, fits you pretty well. It's bald, you're bald. It's hard-shelled, you're hard-skinned.
same
Oh,
amount of
you
brain
lo-
power.
I think like a little kitty cat would be good for you.
I'm allergic to cats.
That's a shame.
But you gotta have one, like, underneath your nose.
Oh, did you just insult my mustache?
I wouldn't exactly call it an insult.
You said it looks like half a cat.
Yeah, but cats are cute. He thinks your mustache is half cute.
Oh, it's because I didn't say it was full cute.
And he didn't say which half of the cat.
Mer.
Turquoise just
That
said-
fish. One side keeps trying to eat the other.
Jesus Christ, that sounds like the existence of constant and terrifying misery and pain. One side craves to be submerged in water. The other side craves not to be.
But and if you'd said your mustache looks like a cat's ass, then that probably would have been an insult. But it didn't specify.
Torgo's just gonna take out like a little mustache comb and start brushing.
See, if we never tell him which half of the cat it is, then he doesn't know if it's an insult or not, which means that it's Schrodinger's insult.
Who?
I don't know, some wizard thing I heard from way back when.
It means that you've both been insulted and not been insulted.
See, Magic Man gets it.
Almost like getting insulted by Verosa. But she always insults you.
Yeah, Varussa's insult is a constant in the universe. It's the universal constant.
The day she compliments you is the day the world ends.
Exactly. I will expect hell to freeze over. If you subscribe to the belief that hell is actually hot, I like to think it actually is like so bitterly cold it just feels like heat.
We're not getting into that one. Continuing on. Anything else y'all would like to do, or are y'all good to hit the road?
I think we can get to the road.
Yeah, I
Let's
think
go.
we've done as much discussion as we can.
Fair enough. It's not long before the rest camp is torn down, and a lot of you are on the move. Walking one by one along the path. Well, Fluffy leading the way. Or not Fluffy, Marshmallow. What are you up to do during this, Nims? Anything of note? If you're speaking, we don't hear you.
I'm not speaking because I'm trying to get this fucking image. I almost got it, damn it. Give me 1 minute.
One Mississippi.
I am
To
going to
me.
fight you. I am going
effectively,
to fight
the girls are up front, save for Axie, who is bringing up the back.
Nimi's keeping watch because Velersa is injured, and yeah.
It is a long 2 days worth of walking. You'll have made camp, you'll have kept moving, and y'all are still on the move. Can I get one person to roll me perception?
Not it.
Not I.
My last
Ow.
perception was a 2, so
I'll do it.
I have a +5.
I have a +8. +8.
You.
Yeah, one of you.
Dang!
Do it.
He's a cleric. I'd expect him to have some good wisdom.
Wisdom.
alrighty.
Roll that funky wisdom.
Whoa.
There we
Oh my
go.
lord!
Dorje, you start getting the feeling you're being watched as y'all are going through these tunnels.
Not to alarm anybody, but you know that feeling when you're being watched?
Hey, it's been a constant the entire time we've been down here.
Well, right, but I mean, like, really being watched?
Like more than just flaming eyes in the soup pot.
Exactly. Like, there's something eyeing us right now.
It's alarming.
Very.
Hey, Nimi, tell Varissa we probably need to slow down.
Where do you sense the watching? And this is in your head.
All around us. But there's definitely something out there.
Nimi's just gonna mentally tell Velerissa that we're being watched, as well as Bonnie.
Bonnie is no longer active. But,
You said the girls were up front minus Axie, so
yeah,
she's still
meaning you and
walking with
Nimi.
us.
You mean you and
I'm
Vel.
Nimi. Okay. I still inform Bonnie, even if she's not inactive.
But Velarissa points up.
I look up.
You see there is a cloaked figure leaning against the edge of a higher tunnel that goes, it's maybe, y'all are in a large tunnel, maybe 2-3 stories up, and an exit a ways up is watching y'all pass. They are dressed in all black.
I ask, is that a guard?
They shake their head. It's at that point you'll hear the steps of people coming down the passage.
Nimi is going to get into a position. But actually, Nimi is just gonna. All of you start acting. If you are of the male species, shush.
Reuben zips his lip.
Asmir's gonna get behind Nimi and just kind of stand behind her with his head down.
Y'all,
I'm gonna hide behind Torquil.
you're gonna do a better job than Dorje hiding behind Nimi.
Because that was Asmir, and he's not hiding. He's just trying to look like he's being subservient to Nimi.
Well,
Yeah.
you stand behind Torquil, nobody can see you.
Well, yeah, but they're trying to look subservient. They're not hiding. Also, the fact that I find it hilarious that you always mix Asmir with Dorje.
I'm sorry. I'll get it eventually, probably. I'm bad with voices.
If I ever get a villain point, I'll just let Dorje take it.
Poor Doge.
It's all good.
If
But
you want, you can take one of mine. I still haven't. I still got one that hasn't been used up yet.
a villain point for Ruben for trying to spread his villain points.
What?
Ruben gets a villain point.
Okay.
Well, there we
Villain
go.
points
Then
are
we
like
have to share.
villain points are like an oil fire. You just gotta let it burn out.
But soon enough, you see a trio of women dressed in black armor with black hoods and masks. You can see each of them carry short blades, and longbows are strapped to the back of their hips, along with a quiver. Does anyone say anything as they approach out of the darkness?
Are they putting hands on their weapons?
No?
Ruben just kind of like looks to Nimi and kind of like gives a nudge of the head, like, we can't say anything, but you guys can.
Nimi is going to, without looking at the boys, just go, single file, get out of their way. Don't look at them.
Ruben falls in line.
Yep. Torvald will hit the wall.
Just
Do you
gonna
hit the
punch
wall,
it,
or do you-
knee it,
No, I'm assuming
headbutting it. What we going with?
Stepping up close to it because I'm assuming we're just pressing ourselves against the wall to let these people pass.
I mean, it's not that tight corridors.
Oh, okay. Then
follow
yeah.
single file behind Nimi and get out of these people's way.
All right, then yeah, he just steps in line with Ruben.
I'm not leaving my hiding spot, so I'm stepping over with him.
They stop right in front of the group, and you can see them looking over the party. Welcome back, Lady Dokuna. We have been expecting you. There is a nod from Velrissa. There is no need to speak. We have been informed of your injuries. Please, follow us. As they all turn on their heels and start heading back down the tunnels.
Nimi's gonna look up to Valrissa for confirmation.
There's a nod as she's starting to move forward.
Nimi's gonna act as guard, and then tell the boys to just follow, and keep their heads down.
Esmer's going to follow a respectful distance behind Nimi.
Oh,
Ruben will do the same.
y'all are going to be walking like this for the next day and a half, or not day and a half a day. Excuse me. As the women that brought you seem to know where they're going. As they don't they don't double check pathways. They seem very confident in which way they are going. But soon enough, y'all see the cavern in front of you beginning to open up. And it looks like it opens up rather considerably.
Oh, considerably.
It looks, well, you can't really tell you're still in the passage, but it looks massive.
Ah.
Mm.
Ah, here's what I'm looking for. But you can see the ground ahead of you seems to just drop off. As the drow women hit the edge and then turn left, walking along a pathway at the very edge of this massive open cavern.
Ruben, knowing that Torquil does not have dark vision among our part of the group, will kind of like throw out a hand to stop him from going over said edge.
As you'll reach the edge, you see you're standing at the edge of a humongous cavern. You see the sky high above is, well, not the sky, but the top of the cavern seems to be twinkling in the distance, and in the very center of this massive cavern, there seems to be a floating city made of stone. There are giant, shimmering bridges connecting the walls of the cavern to the city, and it is beautiful. Let me show you.
Asber's not going to be able to keep his head down. He's going to be looking around, but he's going to be careful not to make eye contact with anyone.
This is what you can see in the distance.
Oh, damn.
Ooh. Fancy.
Dorje let out a small whistle.
Any other commentary from the party?
None that Ruben would be able to vocally convey.
But y'all are brought to the edge of what looks like a much larger tunnel, in front of which one of the shimmering bridges attaches. Those that examine it notice it seems to be made of pure silken spiderweb. Massive and powerful. I'm talking 20 feet across. People are moving across it in both directions, as you seem to have found a major thoroughfare. The drow that were leading you, instead of the 3 there initially were, there are currently 6, as y'all have picked up a few more. The ones that seem to have been following in the dark. Lead y'all across the bridge, and it takes several long minutes of walking to get across this massive chasm. Does anybody look down over the edge?
Nimmy does, because she's looking everywhere. I don't like the fact that they knew she was injured.
Yeah,
I feel like Ruben would too. He's
yeah,
kind of like
Asber would too.
the guard.
Asber's curiosity would get the best of him. He'd look down.
Ruben, you were saying before I continue?
Yeah, Ruben would. He's kind of the unofficial guard of the group in this whole like scenario we've built.
Fair. You can see what looks like something wet in the distance. There are lights down at the bottom, but they are hundreds of feet down. It is a long fall down. But soon enough, y'all are walking up towards what looks like a gate, where people are being waved in or refused at the door. There are a number of guards dressed in the classic purple and black of the drow. You see some of them are even wearing heavier armor than the normal leathers you've seen on most drow that you've met so far. You even see some of them are men.
Well, Ruben does allow himself a little bit of perplexed look at that, but still doesn't vocally convey it.
I want it to be known that, of course, as soon as we enter a drow city, there is now a spider on my ceiling.
They're coming to watch.
They got all 8 of their eyes on you.
All 16, because where there's one, there's another.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, yeah, especially since I'm in the basement unit. These spiders are common. That being said, Nimi is sticking close to Vel. I am so suspicious right now. I am very so much do not want her to. I know she told us that the likelihood of someone assassinating her out in the open like this was slim, but I am still on edge.
Yep, slim, not none.
I need to find a thing. All right. You see, as you're approaching, the guards all draw their attention onto you, their eyes watching as a lot of you approach before the great obsidian gates. The closer you get, the more tension seems to fill the air, as people don't seem to know what to make of such a strange group of individuals, as you are the only non-drows on the bridge. As you approach, you see the great gates begin to open, and there are a number of armed figures behind it. They have bows drawn, but not knocked, and you see several with much larger weapons, as well as a large pair of ballistae on the top of the gates, which seem to be manned. What do you do?
Telepathically tell, not tell, but ask, Valrissa if this is normal, and to tap her finger twice if it is.
She shakes her head. She seems, her eyes are narrowed as she's watching the gate. And you've seen people going in the distance. They didn't open the gate like this. This is fully opening the gate. Usually there's a little door that has been being opened up and whatnot. This is the gate itself opening.
Okay, how many of the boys are... I know they're all single file. How many of... Is everyone within 30 feet of me? Like the party?
Ruben will probably get into that distance, yeah.
Asriel would have been probably 5 feet behind you.
Yeah, that I assumed. So Asmir and Ruben are close by. What about the rest of you?
I'm right behind wherever Torkel is.
And I'm probably bringing up the rear of the boys.
Mm-hmm. Did we lose Raven?
I don't know. Did he get kidnapped? Stonewall!
Raven, blink twice if you've been kidnapped.
I'm back. Sorry.
Raven, how close are you to Nimmy?
Did you blink
Uh,
twice?
I would. I mean, if I was still behind her, I would assume I was right behind. I was right behind her because
No,
if we get into a fight, I would need. I would need her to cast light.
no. Gods, how long have you been gone? Um,
Well,
Ruben is leading you. Asmir is directly behind me.
Oh.
And Ruben would be behind them. So I guess you'd be behind Ruben,
Mm-hmm.
which puts
Yeah.
Xerxes behind you. So I think that's
We're just gonna say everybody's in range.
okay.
that'd
So
be easier.
yeah, so the boys just get a keep your eyes down, don't say anything. This is sketchy as fuck, so just be on guard. The NPCs also get that, minus Vel, who already knows.
You hear a halt. Identify yourself from what seems to be a male guard, dressed in heavy metals. He carries a large halberd.
Is Valorissa going to say anything, or is she waiting for me to do something?
You know her voice is very much weakened in the last few days, and she hasn't said much of anything.
Okay, then Nimi is going to speak up. As I fucking. How do you say Valorissa's last name?
Dokwanar.
Dokwanar. My name is Nimi. We're coming in with Valorissa Dokwanar. She is currently. Her voice is strange.
A likely story. How? That is quite enough, Captain. Stand aside. You hear another voice behind him, and he immediately ignores you and gets the fuck out of the way.
Smart man.
As you see a woman moving out of the open gate, walking directly towards you. You hear Velrissa on your side slide off of the marshmallow and kind of stumble, but she is getting to her feet.
Well, I mean, the moment I hear her start to slide off, I'm going to help her down.
Oh,
I really do not want those.
goodness. Thank goodness indeed. Little Van, you have finally returned. I had heard whispers that the lower dark had managed to claim you. Thank goodness Our Lady was correct in that you had returned. Though it seems you have been through quite a lot since then. As you see this woman dressed in fine, dark blue and black silken robes, and she has this long white hair, come up and embrace Valorissa despite the grime and blood still coating her armor. For those that are interested, her image will be in Discord. Boop. You see she takes Valorissa's head in her hand and turns her head up to look. Your injuries are rather extreme. They will need to be healed. Captain, escort Lady Doquinar back to my private chapel. We will need to make sure she is healed. Let no one get in your way. There is a salute from the man as she then turns to you. Well, Surface Walker, it seems you have assisted in returning one of my own home. I must thank you for this. Who are you?
I will give like a slight bow in respect. My name is Nimi.
Welcome, Nimi. I imagine these are your compatriots. She looks judgmentally over the boys.
Yes, you would be correct.
Are they washers, or do they actually have good uses?
Above table, what was that first word she said?
Washers. Like, do they wash your clothes and shit? She's
Oh.
acting if they're servants or something else.
They're more useful in battle.
I see. I see. I will welcome all of you to our home. Quarzara. If you would follow me, please. We cannot leave you stranded on the Silk Bridges. We have to thank you for returning one of our sisters to us. Come along. As she turns on her heel and re-enters the city through the gates, the heavily armed force immediately moving to surround y'all's group.
So Cece, as we're being escorted, can I make a quick, I don't know if it'd be investigation or insight check, because Ruben just kind of like, as we're walking, is just kind of scoping out the guards' armors, weapons, like, just kind of like assessing, quality of combative gear.
Good. Roll me a history check.
Okay. 14. Pretty good for Ruben.
Yeah. You've seen a lot of soldiers in your time. Some of them showed up back in the dens you used to have to work in. But this is far better than their gear. The people that were at the gate have worse armor than the people that were behind it. As this is the good shit. Plate and mail, great swords. Some of them have the sheen of magic. This is what you would call either an elite force or a royal guard.
Yeah, definitely a few steps above the mercenary gear he's used to seeing.
And Nimi, she seems mostly relieved that Elrissa has returned. It's a little jarring.
Okay. Nah. That is very jarring. I will just telepathically tell the boys to continue following, keeping their heads down. I will also ask Axie to come stand next to me, please and thank you.
She will. She's on edge, but she's with you.
That's fine.
Y'all are surrounded by much better stuff than the grimy stuff y'all are wearing. Is there anything the party would like to do as y'all are being led through the city with effectively a small militia surrounding you? There's probably about 40 soldiers surrounding your group.
Asmir's just keeping his head down and walking behind Nimi.
In this group, however, you do notice there are no men.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that tracks.
Nimi's gonna make just go. Quite the escort. I will assume those are for you.
Yes, my advisors do not enjoy it when I wander off. I am not as young as Lady Dokwanar anymore.
Oh, you could have fooled me.
Thank you, dear. As y'all are led through a beautiful ward, moving away from the great gates into a multi-structure or multi-level city, bridges passing all over above. There are giant bioluminescent mushrooms that light everything up. Paste.
Ooh, very nice.
Need to
Pretty.
make it so everybody else can see.
It gives me vibes of a subterranean mini mall.
Effectively, yes, you're walking through the city itself, and it is very beautiful. This is the phosphorus ward. Once you are free to move about, this is the best place you will find to reclaim your gear and whatnot. You seem rather worse for wear, as has been of late. But first we will need, of course, to see the Lady Dokwanar's injuries, and perhaps get you a bath. Yes?
A bath sounds wonderful. We have been traveling for a while, and most of the water we've been around is full of aberration.
Yes, the lower dock is rude like that most times. But we will see to it that you are able to clean up once we leave the phosphorus ward. As y'all seem to be heading north. Not north, up! Climbing steps, going up spiral staircases, going up inclines, just generally heading up towards the top center of the city. You can see y'all are drawing quite a lot of attention. Is there anything else you would like to do during y'all's long walk? Anything you would like to look out for?
Ruben's probably gonna be taking note of any exceptional shops that stand out. Places I would give or sell gear, magical or otherwise.
You don't see any magical gear, but you do see a couple interesting looking shops.
Any blacksmiths among them?
Yeah, there are a few.
I'll make a mental note about those places.
The further you follow this strange woman, the better the shops seem to be. But after a while, you leave all of that behind, and you find another great gate, which opens upon approach. You see great magical runes glowing on its face, and there are a number of powerful looking magical weapons set along the wall, ready to decimate anything that isn't supposed to be there. As you can see, the weapons are tracking you.
God, there's so much Torkel wants to say, but won't.
Nimi is just gonna, noticing the weapons, go. You guys don't like outsiders much, I see.
That is more a precaution. There are many that are not allowed within the Zenith. And I would advise you against wandering while you are here. But for now, it is where we must go. As you are led into a much quieter place, the brilliant, glowing, colorful mushrooms are gone, replacing by stones that give off this bright blue, subtle light. As you see, nearly everything here is covered with the silken whites of spider webs. You are led deeper and deeper within the zenith until you are led to what looks to be a inner keep. You will be remaining here shortly until we are able to find out exactly what has happened. I hope you don't mind.
Nimi is just going to give her a smile, not showing teeth or anything, just a smile, and goes, I do not believe we have much of a choice, and
If you
I'm
would
not
prefer,
exactly...
I could have the rest of your companions set up in the phosphorus ward. It is only you I really need to talk to.
Above table, would they be safer there?
You
From the
have
looks
no
of it?
idea. You are being led into the inner keep of the city, the most defended place. It is much more open, and many more streets and alleys back in the phosphorus ward. That is a decision for you to make.
Ugh!
Because it depends on what you believe is dangerous.
Oh. I'm going to mentally... I'm going to look at Axie and go, not if you want to take the boys back to the phosphorus. Not if you want to, or shake your head if you want to stay here.
Axie's staying with you. She stands right next to you.
Okay. Here,
Whether or not the
just...
boys, where the boys go, she doesn't know, but she's not letting you go in there alone.
I am not letting the boys leave without a woman escort. We just lost Vel, though.
You could always tell her to go.
I could. I am not trying to start a fight with fucking Axie in the middle of this.
She doesn't look like she's gonna fight you. It's not that kind of stubborn. She's just not going to be happy about it.
Okay, so I know she's not inactive right now, but Bonnie is still technically with us, yes?
Somewhere, yeah.
Somewhere close enough that I could send Axie with the boys and Bonnie stay with us so I'm not alone.
We.
Okay. Yeah. Axie, why don't you take the boys to the phosphorus? Bonnie can stay with me.
She gives you a hard look, but there's a nod. There is a good inn. I can have your property settled down in. They are very well known for dealing with strange individuals like yourselves, and they will be able to help keep you, say, your property safe. They even have some vaults you'll be able to store things in case you are afraid things will be taken. The Phosphorus District is not as protected as the Zenith, so I would be careful.
Appreciated. I have a distinct feeling that they'll get into less trouble there, though.
They will also get into less trouble if they are unarmed. Strange men carrying weapons within the city will make some people uneasy, so I would advise using the vaults.
Of course.
I will give you a moment to speak with your property. As she steps through the gate, leaving y'all behind, the guard, for the most part, moves through with her. There are just two a little distance away to lead y'all in the right direction.
Mm-hmm. Nimi is going to look at them all, and then outwardly she is going to say, "You are all going to be on your best behavior. Hand over your weapons. Do not give them any trouble. Note that none of them will hesitate to strike you down if you do cause trouble. And I will not save you if you do so." In your guys' head, you hear, "By the gods, please don't fucking fight me on this. Just go. I am trying to keep you fuckers alive. Bonnie is going to stay with me. Axie, don't do anything stupid."
She's got Merlin on her
Ruben,
shoulder.
Ruben, in an almost kind of mechanical tone, nods his head and says, "As you command, Lady Nimi." And he will detach his what's what I'm looking for? Battle axe, his spear, his longsword, pretty much every piece of weaponry on him, and kind of like make a sizable pile in front of him with it.
I'm pretty sure Axie has a bag of holding, so that works.
Mm-hmm.
Axie's gonna look at him. I imagine the vaults are wherever we're going.
Axie, just put them in your bag for now. You can put them in the vaults once you get there.
It's a nod.
Georgia will take off his warhammer and his spear and hand them over.
She'll take them. But is there anything the party would like to say to Nimi before she heads into the Zenith?
Nimi, please be careful.
Of course.
Hey,
You guys behave.
I can't promise for some of us, but we'll do our best.
Well, if someone misbehaves, Praetor is in charge of punishment.
There is a nod from the robotic soldier.
Of course.
I am not going to look at Torkel as I say this because I don't want the guards to know who the troublemaker is. So just but I will look at the guards and go, "I assume that you will be the ones that escort them, correct?"
There's a nod.
Alrighty.
One more thing that Ruben will say before we're escorted. In that same sort of like monotone, he will say, "If you have any need for us, remember just to summon us. If you have need for your guards, your magical advisors, or your healing staff, subtly nodding to himself, Torquil, and essentially Asmir, Xerxes, and Dorje, respectively, to those designators.
I will do so. Now, you follow these guards and behave and get yourselves cleaned up and rested. You are no good to me, exhausted.
As you
And
command.
yep. And in your head, in your guys' head, you just hear, "Please be safe and don't do anything stupid." Torquil, you're not allowed to gamble.
Torquil just looks at you like with like a incredibly hurt look, like, oh, come on.
You are not allowed to gamble with anyone that isn't in the group.
Torquil nods begrudgingly, just fine. I'm gonna take all your gold. He doesn't actually say that. That's internal monologue right there.
Mm-hmm. Smart. But yeah, I'm just going to send you fuckers to safety, and I'm gonna go parlay with the spiders.
Into the lion this time.
Pa-da-pa-da-pa.
I think I'd rather deal with the lions. This is a spider den. I think I'd rather deal with the lions.
There you are.
That sounded ominous.
I was trying to find a picture of something. I couldn't fucking
Oh,
find
okay.
it. As
Oh,
we're going to
I-
follow the boys.
quick question before you do.
Yeah.
So I know that Bonnie's staying with me. Likelihood of me getting Fluffy to follow the boys.
Yeah, she's not allowed in the Zenith. Neither is Marshmallow.
Fair. That's okay. Okay. So yeah, I look at Fluffy and I grab their face and go, keep the boys in line. Keep yourself safe. Mentally, don't let the boys get themselves killed, please.
You get head nuzzles from the sheep. Not the sheep, the giant
The,
owl bear. There is
the
a
owl
sheep
bear.
standing on the back of the owl bear, but that's a whole different situation.
I was gonna say, like I can see one of the sheep going in with me. What are these fuckers gonna do? Stab it? They'll just get eaten.
I mean, the devourer that's standing on Fluffy's back is coming with Fluffy.
Well, yes, but yeah, the sheep do what the sheep want. I'm not. Do I got one coming in with me?
No, there's only one here. It's on Fluffy's back.
Okay.
I
I
just
look at the
imagine-
sheep.
Oh,
You're in
sorry.
charge.
Meh.
I'm going to
just-
assume that it's fucking Mirabelle, so I pat them on the head.
You were saying, Ruben?
I just imagine if like the sheep's kind of like hive mindedness that they've like well coordinated themselves to form the disguise of like a woolen coat over Fluffy's back.
Nah, there's three of them stacked on top of each other wearing a trench coat. They're pretending to be a satyr.
Ah. Ruben is very much familiar with this technique.
But, as I said, we are going to follow the boys down into the phosphorus ward. As y'all are brought to what looks like a beautiful looking inn. It is known as Silk and Shadow, the Silk and Shadow Inn.
Hmm.
You are brought down into a very secure looking vault room, as there are multiple massive vaults. And you are informed that it would be best to leave armor and weapons here. No one will have access to it but your lady.
Asmir will leave his quarterstaff.
You can see there's neat racks. As well, they offer cleaning for any clothes and armor and whatnot that need to be cleaned.
Torkel will
is Ru-
put. Oh, good.
oh, go ahead.
Torkel will put up his swords and hand axes. I'll be back later with to drop off my battle gear.
As Ruben doffs his chainmail armor and shield, he will ask, "Do we have permission to take them with us to a blacksmith for repairs, or can we request that if you prefer security?"
We will bring someone here to repair it. It will be
Ruben will
free of charge.
give a nod and deposit his armor then.
You just need to inform us of which things need repair.
Yeah, Ruben just kind of like looks at the entirety of his stock and says, "As much as can be."
Torkel, what did you mean by battle gear that you're not leaving behind?
Well, he can't. He's not exactly going to change his clothes right here in the middle of the place, right? His
I
clothes.
am
his
letting
battle clothes.
okay, I am letting you know right now, because you were not here. There is no way in hell that Nimi let you enter this city in that tux.
No, he wasn't gonna. He didn't
Are you
enter
just
it.
talking about your kilt?
Yes.
Okay, I couldn't remember if you had armor or not. I'm like, I don't think you have armor. What are you not leaving behind? You're just talking about your clothes. They're not talking about your clothes. They're just talking about armor and shit.
Well, they mentioned they offer cleaning services.
Yeah,
And
that's not
for one,
in the vault.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
They can deal with the clothes later. This is about stuff you're leaving in the vault.
Oh, in that case, yeah, it's literally just his weaponry.
Okay, cool. Xerxes, Asmir, and Dorje. Are y'all not leaving anything behind?
Jordy's given up his weapons to Axie already, so he'll take off his chainmail and his begrudgingly give his shield away.
It's not even given away. It's just put on racks.
Right, but it won't be with me, which has got my holy symbol in it. So
Fair.
Asmir will he'll put his quarterstaff away, and then he'll hesitate and think about it, and then decide to play it safe, and he'll also leave his wand of the war mage behind as well.
Fair. Asmir?
That was Asmir.
Oh, sorry. Xerxes is the one I was trying to get a hold of. There's two tieflings. It was one of them. Oh no,
Oh,
Xerxes
Danny.
dead.
Blah.
As y'all see a pool of blood spreading over the entrance to the vault, a drow standing over Xerxes, screaming bloody murder as they take and dissect him with his own bloody knife.
Oh, God.
Ah,
That's a joke. By the
What
way.
happened?
Xerxes got
half of
murdered
that. What?
by his own knife.
I was
Kidding.
gone. I was gone by it.
What's the last thing you heard?
I heard Asmir talk, and that was it.
Okay, so you know you're leaving things behind. We're just seeing if is there anything you're not leaving behind?
Nah, I'll leave my armor. I'll leave my knife and my rod. I wouldn't mind my rod being cleaned.
They're very good at cleaning rods. You are complimented on your knife, however, by the innkeep.
Wow. Thanks, I grew it myself.
Repeat that.
I said thanks, I grew it myself.
The knife?
Yeah. That's exactly what I say to them, word for word.
Okay. They look a little confused as that, but they're not going to question on it. You're surface walkers. Y'all are fucking weird.
Yeah, Ruben will just kind of like say, "It's best not to ask questions. It wasn't pleasant to see."
But they are going to take out a clipboard in which they are going to write down every item that is left behind, have it double checked with Axie. Axie is going to double check it with y'all to make sure everything is written down.
Mm-hmm.
As Axie is leaving her gear behind as well. She looks a little smaller now that she doesn't have some of it.
Oh, just
Here's
make
my
sure.
question: is she leaving the sword?
No, she still has that. She has that in her gauntlets.
Well, speaking of gauntlets, just to make sure, like, would my gauntlets of ogre power qualify as armor that'd be left behind, or would they be? Okay, just making sure so I can doff them.
Yep. You'd still be attuned to them, but they won't. You won't get their magical effects. But when you pick them back up, they'll immediately reactivate.
Good to know.
I can keep my cloak of protection on though.
That would be considered armor. You can try to get away with it, but that is one of those things that is considered armor.
What about my scarf of settled nerves?
It's mostly just a scarf. I don't particularly care about that.
All right, I'll keep that then.
It doesn't help protect you, quote unquote. It is very grimy, however.
Yeah, at some point I'd like to get all my clothes cleaned, obviously.
Yeah. But so pretty much everything is left behind. Everything is written down. Are y'all leaving y'all's packs behind as well? So they're nice and safe and out of the way?
Sure.
Yeah, why not? I don't need anything out of it.
Yeah, why not?
Ruben will keep his pack on him just because he's pretty used to like having it on him 24/7. I mean, if they insist upon it, like he'll yield, but
all they will
only if they
offer
don't
is to
insist on
go through it to identify anything that might be considered dangerous for you to wear to have with you in the town, if you would like that service.
Yeah, Ruben will consent to them doing a quick look see of it. There's not too much to go through, so
Let me go see Ruben's in Ruben's bag. All your weapons. They don't care about your. Actually, they will ask you to leave your torches behind.
Easy enough.
Because they don't want you starting fires.
Yeah, Ruben mostly just keeps them for the others' benefits, so he's happy to hand those over.
I think most of the rest. The trident needs to go. Very top. It's a trident. Oh, that's a trinket. It's hard for me to read. It's small letters. The rope's probably a good thing to leave as well, but I think other than that, you're fine.
Yeah, that's probably like
the explorer's pack's the other thing that needs to go behind because I don't remember what's in it. But there's some stuff that can be used as improvised weapons, and they're just being safe.
Easy enough. Just as long as he has the backpack to carry stuff in.
Yeah, he doesn't care about that. It's just the stuff in it.
Asmir realizes he almost forgot that he has a small knife, so he quick pulls that out and hands that over to him.
Yep, it goes on the rack with everything else. Then they mark down which things need to be cleaned and repaired, and then y'all are brought up to back up into the main lobby, and y'all are offered a bath, your rooms, or food. They very politely suggest baths. Because y'all reek.
Yeah, Torquil, you stink.
Asmir will definitely pick him up on the bath.
Y'all are led up, or does everybody go with Asmir to the baths?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Ruben?
Ruben does, but he's a little on the reluctant side. You know, he'll walk, but he's kind of like taking half steps, as it were.
Y'all are led into a large bathhouse that is completely empty. There are many nice soaps, scrub brushes, and many nice things for bathing. Y'all are, however, separated from Axie and the other girls. So, Sizzlewick.
Makes sense.
Sizzlewick and Saphira are brought somewhere else. Y'all do have Borin, though. Y'all have Borin, Toshinori, and Praetor.
Good to see you all,
Marshmallow
though.
and Fluffy were brought to a stable early on.
Yeah, I'm guessing Brandy's with them as well.
Yeah.
Raider, do you take baths?
This one needs cleaning from time to time. As
Should
he
have
is
taken
going to
Praetor with the
sit
weapon.
on the edge, and he is wiping himself down. Actually, no, with what Praetor was required to stay in the fucking vault.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say it would have been better for him to get cleaned with all the gear.
Yeah, no, he's still in the vault, so you don't actually have Praetor now that I think about it. Because he's just walking armor,
Maybe he'll come back extra shiny.
probably.
Yeah, maybe it's probably for the best. I don't know if he's waterproof or not.
No, he is. You've seen him fall in the water before,
Yeah, true.
I think. I don't remember.
Can he swim or does he just sink?
He kind of sinks. He can kind of swim, but not well. He's kind of heavy. But
I'm
anything
guessing
y'all do in the
baths aren't
baths?
exactly like deep enough that he would drown, but
Oh yeah, they are if you really want to. They're good. They're large baths where even someone like Torquil can actually, after you've bathed off, you can go sit in the water and soak. It's not enough to really swim, well, for anybody other than Ruben.
That's what Asmir's gonna do. He's gonna wash off and then soak.
Same here.
Anything you would like to do while y'all are in there?
Ruben, noting how deep the water is, will kind of like look at it a little trepidatiously and then ask. I assume there's like attendants in here.
Yep.
He'll ask one of the attendants. Is there something for those of shorter stature like myself whose feet can't reach the bottom?
You are given a booster seat.
Ruben thanks him for that.
It's just mostly a small stone.
It's good enough.
Asmir just relaxes in the water and just says, "Man, this town's way better than I thought it was gonna be."
It's beautiful black marble as well.
Yeah,
That's
so far
just-
so good. Yeah.
Yeah, so far is the key.
I thought we were gonna get thrown into jail as soon as we got here, to be honest.
I don't think it's illegal to be a mountaineer, but it's just generally not a good idea.
By the time y'all are eventually out, y'all have still not seen the girls, but you are offered food. Or if you'd like to wander off, that's up to you. What would y'all like to do?
A proper
right.
meal,
Yeah,
Without-
Asmir takes food.
yeah, without mushrooms.
Y'all are given some wonderful food. It's all very strange, being drow food, but it's good food. Well cooked.
Mm-hmm. Now, I don't mean this as a means of like offending our guests, but this is just out of Ruben's usual precaution. He is going to like just kind of like sniff and inspect the food a little bit before eating it, as well. He is what to do in so too good to be true situations.
Fair. What are you trying to sniff for?
Basically just like anything and everything that would be hazardous, harmful.
That would be a medicine
Yep.
check, not a survival.
Okay.
But hey, there's a nat 20.
Yep.
So what's your plus to survival?
Same as my +2 medicine, 0.
You don't pick up on any sense. It all seems like good food to you.
Okay, so no subtle poisons put in there that would knock us out or paralyze us or anything like that.
None that you're aware of. However, you're dealing with the drow who are much better at this than you.
Well, at the very least, he gave it its cursory glance before, stuffing his maw
It's good stuff.
as politely as he can.
But soon enough, y'all have finished y'all's food. What would y'all like to do now? You are informed the girls are currently getting massages and will be some time before they are able to return.
Oh, that sounds like a slice of paradise right there.
Is there an actual bed that we're gonna get to use?
There are rooms that you will be able to use if you wish.
I could use a bed. I haven't laid in a bed in a long, long time, and I miss it.
We shouldn't wander off without Axie, at least.
Agreed. I'll save our shopping for after they're done getting some R&R.
You'll see before y'all go up, it is a very lively downstairs in the tavern itself, if that is any interest to you. Or is everybody going up to rest?
Well, if there's a tavern, then Ruben is getting something that he hasn't had in a good long while. Actual alcohol.
There's plenty of that downstairs, and your drinks and food are free.
Purple is going to head
And
upstairs. Only
lucky
the
for y'all, most people down in the tavern are men. There's a couple women, but this seems to be mostly guys.
There. Torpo's going to go upstairs only to change into his better clothes and then head downstairs. Get some drinks in him.
Fair.
Refill that flask of his.
Gotcha. Who's going up and who's going down to the tavern?
I'm gonna stick with Ruben.
Yeah, Asmir would
Okay,
stick with you.
Yeah, it's probably best we stay together.
Alrighty, y'all are down into the thing, and y'all are welcomed with open arms. Everybody here seems to be servants like y'all of some degree. And they're just letting off some steam. There is a fighting pit. There is a section for gambling. There's nice drinks. There's some dancers, though all of them are guys. So don't know if y'all are interested in that side of it, but it's up to y'all.
Oracle, why don't you get in that fighting pit?
Or better yet, why don't you go gambling?
He's not allowed to gamble, but Nimi didn't say anything about fighting.
Yeah, but Nimi's not here.
Nimi is not here, and Nimi will not be here for some time. You know this.
How would they know?
There's also none of the girls to rat on you.
I wouldn't
They're
tell.
still being pampered. They're getting pedicures.
Worst
I'd
case, you
rather
lose another eye.
I want to see
Hey.
Torkel fight. I think Torkel could take everyone here.
Yeah, get in there and I'll bet on you.
What kind of fighting pit is it, CC?
It is a throwdown. There are weapons involved, but they have weapons you can use. As they are excited to see how the bulk of a Goliath holds up against the leanness of the drow men. Because there's some members of the guard here, and they're pretty anxious to see what you can do.
All right, fuck it. I did say I wouldn't gamble, but and Torkel is many things, but the breaker of his word is not one of them. So he said he wouldn't gamble. So Torkel just takes off his vest, rolls up his sleeves, grabs a great sword, and heads in.
Asmir's
say-
going to walk behind him like he's part of his posse.
Fair. What's
She
everybody
didn't
else
say-
doing?
She just said he couldn't gamble. Can we gamble on the fight?
There's not really gambles on that. They're mostly doing cards and dice.
I'm gonna go with wherever I can get a good view of Torquil fighting.
Yep, you can stand around the pit and watch with everybody else.
That's
Asmir's
what
going
I'm
to be
doing.
massaging. Asmir's massaging Torquil's shoulders and like saying, like, "All right, stick and move, stick and move."
Well, you have exactly 1 second to get your hands off my goddamn shoulders.
Asmir takes the full second and then removes his hands. Just
As
getting you
for Ru-
limbered, just getting you loosened up, buddy. You got this.
as for Ruben, not that he doesn't want to support Torquil in the pit, but, well, you guys know his backstory. It's not exactly a comfortable scene for him. So he's going to try some of the more traditional gambling.
Fair enough. How long are you going to stay in the pits? Because there are a lot of people excited to fight you, Torquil. They also keep supplying you with drinks when you win. They seem to be a happy-go-lucky group of guys.
I'll stay in for, let's say, 10 rounds before I decide to pack it up.
Do you drink much before you go in? Because there's some good ale.
Yeah, I'll drink a few cups.
Do you take the ones they give you upon winning?
Yeah, why not?
Because they're giving you the good shit to the winner. You can see the prices. A cup of the shit they're giving out for the winners is 3 gold a mug.
God damn.
As it is good shit. The shit that makes your toes tingle. So, the first 3 fights, Torquil, you dominate. Absolutely dominate.
This is prime John Cena right here.
Yep. After that, they start getting a little more difficult. It's not until about the 7th fight you're really starting to get challenged. And you're really starting to put some effort in it. While that's going on, Ruben, what kind of gambling are you going to?
I assume that they have the old standards of cards, roulette, dice, and whatnot.
Yep. Not roulette. It's not a casino. There's just
Right.
some guys. They have dice and cards.
Yeah, Ruben will try his hand at bone dice.
Gotcha. It is... Who's got the fucky dice? I think somebody... Is it a fucky dice or a fucky coin you'll have?
Who's got the charlatan dice?
Because I'm almost certain somebody has one. I think I remember somebody having one. That might be another campaign, though.
I know it's not Ruben.
It's not me.
I think I know which one you're talking about. It was one of my characters, but it's not this character.
Okay, I just couldn't remember. So no fucking around? Ruben?
Nope, Ruben's a straight gambler.
Okay, cool deal. What about the rest of you boys? What are y'all up to?
Asmir's just being Torquil's corner man, talking trash and
George's gonna try and get one of Torquil's winning drinks from him.
Ooh, how's that go? Torquil, you're gonna give up the good shit?
Well, if you want one of these, you better get into the goddamn ring. And Torquil drains the cup right in front of him.
I'll just watch you, buddy.
They're cheering you on. They want to see what you can do. You're one of the big boys' friends? Yeah, you gotta know how to fight. Bring it. Come on, earn a drink. Show us what you can do.
He begrudgingly would step into the ring.
How are you gonna be fighting?
How?
Mm-hmm. You gonna try to fisticuff? You gonna take a weapon? You gonna try to burn people?
I'd take like a warhammer or something.
Are you proficient with warhammers?
Yeah, that's what I use.
Who's
He
talking?
has a storm cloak.
Dorje.
Okay.
Dorje's talking. I thought I was talking to Asmir. My bad. Sorry. But yeah, that makes sense. You are able to throw down with pretty good. You're doing pretty good. Y'all are also offered a duo match. If y'all wish to take her, do y'all wish to fight solo?
You want to do it, buddy?
Hey, why not? Call it the grand finale. I'm feeling straight knackered right now.
Yeah, let's do it.
Alrighty. Can I get con saves from both of you?
I'm
Torque rules yours is at disadvantage.
gonna use a hero point.
Gotcha.
Oof. I'm gonna use a luck point. There we go.
Gotcha. So you're decently buzzed by this point. You haven't blacked out, but you're definitely getting along. Can I get a 3d20s from each of you? So y'all start the fight off strong. However, a lucky strike puts Torquil on one knee during the fight, and Dorje isn't quite able to cover for him as you take a bit of a beating. Torquil, but Dorje, you're holding your own, and Torquil, you're able to somewhat get back up, but it is Dorje that gets back up and finishes the fight, giving y'all a win. As there are 2 rounds like that, and they are brutal. But both of you, yet again, come up on top due to teamwork. Which y'all are watching each other's back. And you're generally more bulky than both of the elven men. Asmir, Xerxes, what do y'all doing during this?
Yeah,
Watching in
Asper's
awe.
Asper's just the corner man hyping him up.
Gotcha. And Xerxes, what'd you say?
I said I'm watching in awe.
It is at this point that the men convince one of the other challengers, or one of the other people in the inn, not a challenger, to come in and take you on. 1 versus 2 against a proper member of the guard, one of the lieutenants. It's a woman. And they seem rather confident she can take you. They're also so confident they can take you that they're willing to make a bet against the pair of you of 100 gold pieces.
Not gambling if you know you're going to win, Torpal.
The winner is the one the money will go to. If you 2 win, it goes to you. If she wins, it goes to them. Or she's fine.
Oh, it's not a
What was-
bet. It's not a
Oh.
bet. It's just a prize.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Oh, okay. I thought I had to put up 100 gold.
It's 11:07, babe.
One more, buddy.
Give Raven a second.
Okay.
Give us just a moment. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. We found him. That is the wrong chat. It just pulled up. It looked like. Maybe. What did it just pull up? 20 chat. Nope, that's not right. Nope, that's not right. God damn it. I hate that I have to work around on this.
I just realized something.
Yeah?
You have the tails fucking overlay on.
Whoops! Oh, that's why it's not working right. I need to click on this. Click on this. No, that's not it. Click on this. No, that's also not it. Ah!
Everything's broken. At the very least, we have the red overlay now.
We have the right overlay, but I'm still trying to fix other things because I lost the chat.
Well, yes. What I'm saying is
This?
everything's broken except for the overlay.
This?
Um,
No. This?
I have to
No.
giggle though.
This? Yes! I fixed it. What is this in the... Oh, I know what that is. Turn that off. Alright, I fixed it.
All right.
My bad. Alrighty. So. That is going... What was going on? Oh, right. The prize money. Raven, there is 100 gold to the winner of this next fight. You and Dorje versus a lieutenant from the guard. She is
Dorje's gonna-
confident she can kick y'all's ass.
Dorje's gonna, not Dorje. Torquil is gonna look at this woman, look at Dorje, take it in his own war, how he feels himself, the level of drunkenness, the tiredness from fighting a bunch of guys, and he is gonna calculate the odds. See, what are the odds I actually win? Never tell me the odds at full display right here.
Roll the ability.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Solid sense, which is the best choice. You're a little buzzed. Dorje's a little buzzed, but you're not enough to really affect your abilities too much. Yeah, you're a little bit slower, but it's a 2-on-1, and this doesn't look like one of the Royal Guards. This just looks like a normal guard. You don't think they're as strong as somebody like Felrissa, so you think you probably got the upper hand, but it might be a rough fight if they're looking to her to be the best.
You know what? Fucking me ball. Torquil's going to grin, roll up the sleeves on his shirt, and really lock in.
Alrighty, what weapons do you choose? Do you keep with the Warhammer and Great Axe?
I've been using a greatsword.
Great sword, yeah, that.
That's what I'm used to. Yeah, I'm going to keep using the
Just like
greatsword.
mine.
Yeah, I'll keep
But-
using the Warhammer.
I'm during this fight. I am actually going to rage. Didn't rage in any other fights.
Gotcha. Dorje, you throwing anything extra in?
I mean, I can't cast any spells if I don't have my holy symbol. So,
Hey, Dorje. The wonderful thing about holy symbols. If you know what your symbol looks like, grab a pen.
Wouldn't
Can
be
I-
enough time to do that, unfortunately.
yeah.
That's what gets you. But for future references, for clerics and paladins and things that use holy symbols,
You can make
I've
shit.
literally had. Yeah, you can't just do it. I've literally had a character do it where they were beaten to holy hell and just drew it with their blood on their palm. We got blown up afterwards, but I digress.
Also, if you're using an
I believe
imperfect holy symbol, there is a chance of magical failure. Just a heads up. The better the make, the better, the less chances of it. But if you're not good at like drawing or anything, you might fuck it up, which could channel the energy wrong. And then who knows what the fuck happens. But
Yeah, I got nothing special.
this fight is a brutal throwdown, as she is faster than both of you using a pair of short swords. Her problem is she can't get in a decisive blow against you, so she keeps nicking you, hoping to slow y'all down. Every big blow y'all throw against her, she manages to outstep for the most part. But even with y'all having constant fights, y'all are larger and y'all have more constitution than she does. Meaning she tires incredibly quickly, having to step out of the way at a blow after blow after blow. Dorje, you are able to get in a good blow against her side, causing her to stumble and lose one of her blades, opening up her fully to attack against you, Torkel. You gonna take it?
Yep.
You step in your rage, and you're ready to bring down the weapon to finish the fight. When as the arc of your weapon is coming down, going for a shallow slash because it's just a normal.
I would probably be using like the flower blade.
Yeah, that. It's you're not going for a kill strike, but she moves in just the wrong way. So when your blade comes down where the flat of the blade should hit, it clips her pauldron and deflects off directly into her neck as the blade cuts through muscle and sinew. And since you were a bit buzzed, you were putting a good bit of strength in it, especially with your rage. You come very close to decapitating her, as there is only a few inches of flesh on the other side of your blade.
Oh fuck.
That's an insta-kill. Everything has gone quiet.
I immediately call out for Dude because I'm assuming Dude's somewhere around here, floating around, being an adorable little lizard.
Dude was with the girls.
I mean, you also got Dorje right next to you.
Who
Oh
doesn't
right.
have his magic.
Wait, why was Doot with us? I thought I sent all the NPCs besides Bonnie with the boys.
Yeah, that's what I said.
No.
The girls. They're up.
Wait.
He's up in the massages, and he's getting a pedicure at the moment. He's not down in the tavern.
They let Doot in.
There's a bunch of young girls that go, "Ooh, cute dragon. We're gonna fix his nails." But yeah, what are the boys gonna do?
Ruben!
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, the whole place went quiet, right? So Ruben probably would be distracted from his gambling at that point.
Oh yeah, because the people are backing away, and the people at the tables are immediately turning to look.
Torkel immediately yells out, "The fuck are you all doing? Someone call a cleric, preferably one who can revive, quick!"
Torkel, you know she's already dead.
Yeah, that's why I said revive.
I'm gonna lean
If
to
they're
the
not
closest
already
person.
in the room, they're not going to be there quick enough for a revivify. That only takes a minute.
Ruben,
Yeah, but
like,
here's the thing though. Torquil wouldn't know that it takes a minute.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I just know some clerics can revive people if it's fast enough. So he's just calling for a cleric, hoping anyone in here could be a cleric.
You see two run out of the tavern.
Torkel, they
Just
don't.
have to get
They don't have
somebody.
much. They don't have much time. I know that spell.
Oh, wait, you know the spell? Can you use it?
Well, I don't have my symbol, and I don't have the components. Remember, I wanted the 300 gold worth diamonds.
Fuck.
It's probably by this point that Ruben's like gone to the edge of the cage pit and seen what's going on. What the hell's going on in there?
This will probably sober him. Dorkle real quick. There's been an accident.
You can see, Ruben, as you come to the edge, a very familiar sight of a fallen gladiator, nearly decapitated as their lifeblood soaks the sands of the fighting pit.
I gotta ask you, was this like a roll or something
Mm-hmm.
that you did? Couldn't I have used my luck to like maybe avoid doing this?
Ruben, like his eyes going like the traditional feral he always does when he's agitated. Like he grabs the nearest like patron nearby. The door of this thing. Where is it? Get it open. Get me inside.
You can just jump over the side. That's how they get in.
He just like scales the wall, hops in, like goes over to the body. Doge, you got healing magics, right?
No, I don't have my holy symbol.
Can you make do with mine?
That is not how that works.
I don't think so.
Crap.
Different gods.
If no one here can do it, then fuck. Fuck.
This is
Uh,
not good.
I'll see what I can do in the meantime. Ruben will reach over to the body, like where the wound is, and he'll use lay on hands to at least like, obviously, like if they're dead, like it's not gonna do too
Oh,
much.
they're
but
already dead.
at least- yeah, I can close. I'm aiming to close up the wound rather than like, revive.
Ruben, first, your spells need somebody to be alive. Second, they're nearly decapitated. You don't have strong enough magic to deal with that. And that's not
Yeah.
a seal up the wound.
Damn it! There's nothing I can do.
It is at
At the
this
very
point,
least,
as Dorje, you hear the moments, the seconds that Revivify is capable of ticking away one after the other until you know the moment has passed.
Torquil, it's too late, man.
Orpal just tosses the sword to the side, cursing, and he's cursing in like in giant. I don't know if any of you know giant, but it's a lot of loud, angry noises.
Fair. It is at this point y'all hear the coming of armored boots. The guard is on the way. What?
Where would we even run, Nimmy? Where would we even run?
There are windows. There's the front gate. There is likely a room out behind the kitchens. There usually is. What do y'all do? Y'all have seconds before they arrive.
Torquil looks at the group. All of you get out of here. Go.
before Ruben does so, he reaches up to Torquil, gives him a slap across the face, spends 5 points of lay on hands to unpoison him, undrunken him, and then start scampering back out of the pit.
Gotcha.
I was part of this, Torquil. I'm not going anywhere.
Lad, get the fuck out of here. It was my sword. Go.
Well, that is one of my flaws, so I will follow orders, even if I think it's wrong.
Asmir says to Torquil, "Look, I'll help you explain what happened. That there was a fair fight. She agreed to it. I'll stay here and we'll talk our way out of this."
Lad, I appreciate it, but you really think they're gonna even give a shit?
I don't know, but I'm not going to let you face them alone.
You're a good lad. You're a good lad, Asmir. But seriously, get the fuck out of here. If anyone's gonna, if they're going to execute anyone, at least it's just one of us.
Now's the moment. They are approaching the door. Who is running and who is not?
Dorsey was told to run, so he's gonna run.
Where are you running?
I'm gonna go up to the room because I don't know where else to go.
So you're just gonna go hide in the room?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hide underneath the covers from the scary drow women.
Ruben, what about you? What are you doing?
Ruben is ducking behind the bar counter to, stay out of sight, but keep an eye on the scene and act as needed.
Asmir,
Asmir's going to stand next to Torquil.
Xerxes,
Yeah, I'll push through the crowd and join Asmir and Torquil.
Torquil,
Torquil's staying. It would be folly for a guy his size to try to outrun and hide from a group of drow in their city. It would be incredibly dumb. It's better, I think, to him. He probably thinks it's better to explain the situation and hope for leniency, not expecting that. Oh, so what? But just running makes me seem even more guilty, and makes it seem like it's maybe not even an accident.
gotcha. As soon as the guard bursts in, you are immediately sold out by the people around you. So is Dorje as they point where he went. As well as Ruben, who is grabbed by the scruff and pulled out from behind the bar.
Get your hands off me. So,
And while that is going on, we're going to go see what Nimmy was up to. Nimmy, sometime earlier, you have just seen the boys walk away.
Mm,
You have Bonnie with you, but that's it. You know, just beyond is the Zenith. How would you like to go in? The woman you were following is already beyond the gates.
um. Okay, so I'm gonna look to Bonnie and go, "You ready?"
Aye, let's get to this.
Would you want to bet this is set up?
Only one way to know.
Nods, and I guess we just go in.
Okay. You see the guard are still waiting within the Zenith. For you, can I get a perception check, Nimmy?
Yeah.
You see as you go around a ways away, deeper in near one of the side of the buildings, You see the woman that you followed in here is talking to somebody. Let me get you an image for the person you see them talking to. If I can find it. I just had it.
If it's a pretty girl, I probably ate it.
There's you.
Nom nom nom.
I need to have this better organized. Um. There you are. This is the individual you see.
Hmm.
You see one of the guards make a subtle gesture. And the woman you were talking to turns to approach as the hooded figure leaves into the alley, disappearing. The woman walks back up to you. You are ready then?
Yes.
Good. Follow me. As you are brought into the main keep itself. Do you wish to bathe first? Or would you like to get this out of the way so you can join your property down at the Silken Shadow?
Speaking that who we're about to talk to, I think it would be more polite to take a bath.
Of course. She snaps her fingers, and a maidservant comes running up. Take her to the baths and return them to the dining hall once they are finished. As she then heads off, and you are brought to the baths to clean up. You are also given some clean linen clothes.
Am I gonna be put in something that isn't black?
No, it's still black.
Maybe never gets out of the goth face.
Nope. Welcome to the drow. They offer to clean your clothes and gear while you are in your meeting.
Nimmy nods, looks at Bonnie.
There's a shrug.
Bonnie's dealt with the drow way more than I have. So I guess the question is Bonnie giving up her stuff to be dealt with?
You see she's giving off her normal clothes. You see she does not give up what you know to be her hidden armor, nor her Thunderslinger.
Okay.
Lightning Slinger.
I will give them my normal clothes and my armor. Actually, am I wearing armor?
I don't think so.
No, I have mage armor on. I couldn't remember if Nimi was one of the ones that the patron said, nope, fuck you, mage armor.
Oh, I think that's a. You have your second class now, yeah?
Yeah.
I think you can put on armor now.
I could put armor on as a
Warlock. I just don't remember if you got
Warlock as well.
heavier. I don't remember if you got heavier. Medium. I can't remember.
As a multi-class into paladin, it is medium armor and shields, but no heavy unless you start out as heavy.
Yeah, and I think
Yeah.
Warlock only has light, so
Yeah, so I have access to the medium armor and shields.
you just haven't
But
got any.
yeah, I was gonna say I would need to, purchase them.
Yep.
So So they get my dress.
Fair.
Because I'm not giving them my spellcasting focus, which just looks like normal jewelry, and I can't take off the ring, literally, and I can technically take off the necklace, but I feel like that, like if someone actually tried to take that from me, a certain individual would get highly pissed off.
Fair.
And I currently fear her over my patron. So,
Fair. But yeah, they take your stuff. They're gonna go off and clean it. And now that you're in nice, clean black clothes, like any good woman of standing here in a Drow city should be, you are taken into a beautiful dining room, in which you immediately see the same garbed individuals that you saw when you were first being brought here. The ones in black leathers, hood and mask. And you see just a small table with the same woman sitting at the chair. There are three other seats prepared.
I'm going to assume that one of them is for Vel.
Sit. I would like to hear how you came to be in the company of Miss or Lady Doquanon.
Nimi will give a slight nod in respect and sit down. Question on the seating.
Mm-hmm.
Of the 3 chairs, are they like next to this woman? Is this like a circular table or?
It is circular, yes.
Okay.
But if it was square, would it be the same? One's on the left, one's on the right, one's directly in front of her.
Okay. I am going to take the one closest to I'll take the one on the left so that Vel can take the one on the right.
Mm-hmm.
Because realistically, I would rather Bonnie not be sitting next to this woman.
Okay.
But I will sit down and go, it is a long tale. But the short end of it is
I
there
would
was
prefer the details.
fair. We were looking through the rubble of a cave-in when we came across a sealed door. We have found ourselves on the wrong side of the Dragon Queen's temper. I know Vel wasn't sure who that was, do you?
I am familiar with the Dragon Queen, yes.
She'll nod. Okay. They had a cave system that they were working in. It got heavily damaged, but we were trying to excavate it, trying to figure out what was going on. Ended up fighting some fire elementals when some of the cultists caught up to us. Whatever was down there they wanted. And in an attempt to keep them away from it, I collapsed where we were all at, and it led us down here.
And that led you to Lady Doquanon?
Well, I mean, that led us down into the lower dark. I'm not exactly sure where we were at, but at one point we weren't exactly equipped to be down here, and at some point we ended up in a teleportation circle that we activated out of desperation, and that's how we ended up in her camp.
And what happened then?
Well, I mean, we were all very quickly overpowered. She had the upper hand. Um, when we all came to, there was a conversation between myself and her, and we came to an agreement that once she was done with her task, she would help us at least get this far.
Out of the good of her heart?
No, of course not.
She waits for you
I
to
owe,
continue.
I do indeed owe her a favor.
I see.
She's
Continue on.
no, but I owe her a favor.
And what has happened since you grouped up with Lady Dokwana?
Well, she completed her mission, and then we ended up coming back. We ran into the cultists again while we were on our way up. Um, don't know exactly what's going on with them. The last fight we were in with them, while we were able to dispatch quite a few, a voice says they would meet us here. I don't know who that voice was. I did not recognize it myself. But at the very least, we got the two leaders that were there. At the time, anyway.
And
But
what has happened to Lady Dokwana?
Above table, it's been a couple of days since that incident. Like, how many days?
3, 4.
3 or 4.
Uh-huh.
About 3 or 4 days back, we were climbing one of the mushroom staircases, for lack of a better term, when we were attacked.
By who?
Above table, I don't remember who Vel said she recognized.
The person that she thought it might have been.
The house specifically.
Oh, the house. The house.
Yeah.
She suspected was House Vetzir.
Okay, I'm not going to try to pronounce that, but I tell her that was the house. There was another person there, and I'll just, for sake of convenience, give who Vel thinks it is.
The Ghost Stalker.
The Ghost Stalker. Thought it was the Ghost Stalker. The Ghost Stalker seemed to be mainly there for Valerissa herself, though the house went after all of us without, they didn't care who they were killing.
I see. And do you know what Lady Dokwana was afflicted with? Her injuries look rather considerable. Especially considering the items we sent her with.
Above table, it was called the Rot.
Yes.
The arrow was tipped in a poison that Valorissa called the Rot.
I see. Is there anything else you wish to tell me?
Thinking about it as the player thinks about it. I was able to get her stable, though she's still pretty injured.
My personal clerics are caring for her.
I am glad. The woman got away, the person that attacked her got away, as well as the two drow that were attacking the rest of the group.
I see.
Actually, above Toshinori got a kill on one of them, yeah?
No.
No. Okay. I couldn't
They both
remember.
jumped and used gliders to disappear into a tunnel.
Okay, that's what. Okay. So yeah. There was a whistle blown at some point. Other than that, my main goal at the moment is to make sure that she is all right, and then afterwards, I don't want to intrude on your guys' hospitality more than necessary. Me and my property would just like to get back to the surface, as we still have the Dragon Queen to handle.
That should be easy enough. I can set you up with a map. As thanks for assisting Lady Dokuanon. It will likely be some time, if it is the rot that has afflicted her, before she regains her strength. Likely weeks to months. It is incredibly nasty when dealing with magic.
She nods. Above table, I'm the one that was doing medicine checks on her. Does that feel like an accurate timeline?
If it can't be healed, it wouldn't be surprising. You literally had to carve flesh off her.
Okay.
You had to open up her chest to her heart. All the way up her neck. The fact she got up after that all is more surprising.
That's kind of my point, is that they're saying weeks to months, and that bitch got back up.
You also know she was losing strength the closer she got to the city. Which is why her voice eventually failed.
Okay.
So there is precedent to it. How much you believe in Valorissa's ability to be stubborn is up to you. Excuse me.
She ain't fucking dead, so that woman's stubborn. But Nimi will nod. I would like to speak to her, make sure that she's all right.
That can be arranged in the coming days when she's regained a little strength. She is going to be put in a deep, I'd say sleep would be the best understanding for your people. But she will be put in a magical stasis, so she can heal instead of attempting to push on her feet and go get into trouble. She will likely wish to face the Ghost Stalker herself, but that will likely make her injuries worse.
Nod.
And I imagine you do not wish to see her rip her bindings, nor put her life in further danger till she can properly defend herself.
You
You
would
seem to
be
care for her quite a bit.
We have been down here for quite some time.
Indeed.
If there's one thing to bring a group together, it is survival.
Do you know anything of why Vethzir was after you, your compatriots, or Lady Doquinar?
Why they were after her specifically, no. I assume that we were just in the way.
Were you carrying anything worthwhile that they perhaps were looking to take?
Not that I can think. Well, I mean, not that I have a lot of information about it. But I know that her task was to retrieve some kind of artifact. I would assume they might have been trying to get that from her.
The Fang, yes. But you mentioned the dragon cult was after something as well. Were you able to find it? You see she twists a ring on her finger, and you feel magic surround you. I think it's a wisdom save. I need to double check.
I'm pretty sure it's charisma.
It is indeed charisma.
I'm using a hero point.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, okay, I'm using MVP.
Gotcha. You feel the spell get pushed off. So what does Nini say?
We found it, yes, but during the fight with them, they did manage to take it from us.
What was it that they were after? Also, need a deception check for that one before you say the next part.
I have a request for advantage due to the fact that I am not lying.
They did technically take it away, even though we
Yeah.
got back immediately after.
Go ahead.
Okay. I am just omitting some of the truth.
From a certain point of view.
So their next question was what they were after. Since you admitted having had it at once.
Something connected to Tiamat. I don't know much about it. Because here's the thing is, I'm trying to remember what fucking Nimi knows about it. is the problem here.
The main thing you know about it is, based on what was read outside the temple, is it houses Tiamat's redhead.
Okay.
That's like the
So
big thing. The big thing in flashing lights.
okay, so I will admit that I don't know much about it. The main thing was the fact that her cult getting it could help bring her back, which obviously is not something that we want, as she does not need to be on the she does not need to be on the material plane. Whoever it was a sword, if that helps. I myself had to keep it in my bag for the most part, as holding it was difficult.
Can you describe it? If it is a item with such power, relieving it from the cultists, if we have the chance, will be important. Leaving such an item unattended and in the hands of a cult seems like a recipe to disaster for me, or to me.
I don't disagree. I don't actually remember what the fucking sword looks like.
I can give
Is there
you the
an image
picture.
of it?
Yep.
I'm gonna say, you got a picture of the sword?
Yep. Because Nimi yourself would know exactly what the damn thing looks like.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's like me, the player.
Let me go find it. One moment.
My main thing is I don't want them to know that Axie has it.
Aha.
And
Here it
Axie's
is.
not going to be walking around with it on display.
She usually has it hanging from her belt.
Okay, well then show me the fucking image so that I can lie my ass off.
That's what I'm doing. I just posted it. An artwork.
Okay, thank you.
That is the deactivated version that's usually on her belt, and the other one is the activated, where it lets out a harsh beam of fire that is nearly solid.
Okay. Well, I mean, in that fucking case, it's basically is it normally like a great sword or a long
Longsword.
Long
It
sword?
turns into a longsword.
Okay. Then I am going to bank on the fact that shite. Nope, I have martial weapon proficiency.
Welcome to being a paladin.
Yeah, but I'm mainly warlock, so great sword, bronze. It didn't really have anything. I'm gonna be honest, it looked like a normal sword.
Were there no ornate things? Perhaps a dragon motif? Also, I
Oddly
need a
enough,
deception
no.
check.
Yeah, that being said, oddly enough, no. Which is kind of weird. Because, yeah, there's no dragon motif on that. But I do say great sword, not long sword.
Yeah, you're also saying it's made out of bronze.
Oh, well, yeah, that too.
So, absolutely giving the wrong description.
I'm using a hero point.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, I lie my little ass off.
Mm-hmm.
I don't trust this woman.
But we'll need to keep an eye out for it. Is there anything else you would like to tell me?
above table as the player? I don't think so.
Okay. She is then going to turn to Bonnie. Miss Anne, it has been some time since you burned down my family home. Welcome back. And as that conversation starts, that's where we're going to end it, as we are out of time. So, good job, you guys. That was a lot of fun. Fucking hell, I can't imagine what's about to happen, because shit's about to get real. For those listening in, we thank you for joining us. Make sure to come back next week to see how bad this gets. See you then. Bye.